Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah.
Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob Misiorowski.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Ian Happ leading things off and takes a strike. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Happ lays off. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back on this one. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Kyle Tucker batting with one down, takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. Slice the other way, that's a base hit.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Man at first with one gone. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. That one at triple digits.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Tucker at first, one gone. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Crow Armstrong will hit next. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Two on, 1 out. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Michael Busch in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fair ball. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. 3-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Nico Horner. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 4. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Outside. Ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Check on the runner. Horner back in on a dive.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The 2-1. Horner on the go. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, and foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. 1 out, and a runner at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Owen Casey, the next Cub to hit. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And now the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
2
1-2
strikes.
to count. Just
that's
missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. DL Hall up and throwing.
Too high. Ball.
That one's in there. 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Matthew Boyd.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the catcher, William.
And now it's William Contreras. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. And ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And 1-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top
runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Runner on the go again. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there. Frelick, the runner at second with 1 away. 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. That one hit to right. Tucker on the move. Brings it in, and that is that. Brewers strand 1, still up against a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And Tucker is retired.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Seiya Suzuki. Foul ball. Suzuki, a powerful designated hitter, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Japan. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Frelick has a beat on it, corrals it, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, and now Bryce Terang.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Boyd back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And
1
there's a ball.
2 strike.
In the air out to center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Isaac Collins stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches.
0-2
Now in an
count.
0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
Center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. A little bit
Ball,
high.
that pitch is up.
And that's ball one. That one hammered left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. And they add a run. It's 8-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Crow Armstrong in the box again. Takes a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes it in for the out.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 9-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Slice to right. Chorio makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So man aboard. Now here is Jackson Chorio. Flied to right his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position. You know, good communication on the field can make a big difference on a play like that.
This is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off to the right. The 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
This one in the air, right field. Tucker pulls it down, and there's two gone. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 9-2. At the plate, Jake Bowers. Misses outside, 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they're chipping away. It's 9-4.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered him.
So 2 down, now the third baseman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Grounds one to short. Swanson in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 9-4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. DL Hall.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swanson up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Pitch in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Bowers, and Swanson is set down. Here's the third baseman, Owen Casey. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, He'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. Contreras down to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Carson Kelly now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 outs. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that is out of play. Kelly leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one misses up and in.
1 ball,
and a count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top, however, 9-4. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Boyd back to work. In there at the knees, strike 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, foul off first. Bush makes the grab, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 10,
And now the center fielder, Sal Frelick. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. There's the strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fastball for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Yelly stepping into the box now.
The designated hitter, Chris Yelly.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. And that just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one to first and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at American Family Field, top 6. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby getting ready to go. McGee, the right-hander, also getting loose. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good, hard fastball with some looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Suzuki in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And now
That's
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. That one felt good. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One out, base is empty. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lined into right. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. The other way. And foul ball.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That one is upstairs. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, heading for 2. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Bauer.
Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bowers.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That's inside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Daniel Palencia appears to be getting loose. Brazier warming up as well. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they close the gap. It's 10-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matthew Boyd departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Ryan Brazier gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the third baseman, 0 for 2 in this one. And delivers outside. One down, base is empty.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Easton McGee. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Up the middle. They get Nico Horner one away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swanson digs in. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Chorio snags it, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now, Owen Casey, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And a strike in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
2 outs. And that's downstairs. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack 1 on the board. It's 11-6.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Two down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Ball
Inside,
1 and a
ball
pitch inside. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there, and that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Man at second. And that one sliced foul. Fought off foul. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Kelly scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, not close. Happ stands at second with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. And gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 14-6.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Easton McGee done for the day. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. The left-hander on now, Aaron Ashby. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is downstairs. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering misses. Full count now. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases. This one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 14-7.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted.
Cutting but missing down
One and
low.
oh.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. So a man at first. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Forget it. He hammers one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they cut into the lead. It's 14-9. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Brazier. New pitcher now, Daniel Palencia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball. 2-0.
Fouled off left side. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And that one upstairs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now back, second baseman.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me.
That missed
Ball
by a
1, no
lot.
strike.
Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That one missed. Chourio aboard here at first with nobody out. He was late there, strike 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Strike one.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
One's the count.
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Check swing, called strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on.
Now, the first baseman, Jake Bauer.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Bowers. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Hey.
Runner on at
ball,
third,
one
one
strike.
gone. In the air, out towards right center. Dives for it, but it gets down for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 14-11. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Daniel Palencia gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
I love it. I like it. I love it. Like it. I love it.
Caleb Thielbar gets the ball now. Man at first. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at first, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. But 2-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ashby back to work. Ashby, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. The 0-2. Busch checks his swing, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So here's Horner now. Not
Counts
even
1-0.
close there. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's
I got a
8.
It's dirty. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to the left.
That ball's
And
back.
that's just foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 43.
Pitching for Chicago, number 43.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And ball one. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
That's outside. Yeah.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. There's a strike at the knees.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Ortiz leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's deep, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 14-13. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
No, he held up. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. That one opts against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 43 is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Ryan Presley comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
So the tying run in scoring position down. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. That gets by him. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
So up next, Bryce Turang.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. What a game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out. Runner at second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Right through there for a strike. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz getting loose out there. Flexen getting loose as well. Man at second. In the air on the infield. Casey settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman is number 9, Jake Bauers.
Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. Just missed.
Ball one.
And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
Inside.
That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Chris Flexen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
1-0.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third of the wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch. But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and the inning is over. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers are out in front, 15-14.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Owen Casey digs in now.
Counts 1-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. That just misses, and it's 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That misses the zone. Full count now. Carson Kelly in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Oh, and that liner got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Now back, the catcher, working.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
No outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit, Ian Happ. First pitch misses.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch is outside. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah, that's fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trevor McGill out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Nick Mears on a pitch out of the pen here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That clips the corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Abner Uribe, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Koenig also throwing. The 0-1. And there's a ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So they're all loaded up. Grounded to third. Could be two. The throw to second is offline.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error will on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
So bases loaded with one away. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Happ, the runner at third. Tucker on second. Crow Armstrong over at first with one away. Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Bases loaded, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Headed towards the corner. Into the corner, but foul. And the 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Cubs lead it 16-15. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Check swing, called strike. Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. Back to the top of the order now. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, William Contreras. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker sizing this one up. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the DH, Christian Yelich, known for his late inning heroics.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Check swing, called strike. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him! And that is the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took.
I'm just silicone. I want you to keep